Oh, I couldn't click on any of the second options, the type 2 or option 2. My recording thing was in the way. This is like my first time ever recording like any gameplay for ASMR, so I have no idea what I was doing. And I apologize if you could hear the fan on my computer. My computer isn't the best, and it definitely probably can't run Final Fantasy as good as it should. I only get about 9 FPS in the city. But here we go, back to the eyebrows and eye color. Give them a nice blue. That was a little too bright, so I went with a nice darker, like a royal blue, I should say. And then what are these? The eyebrows. Yeah, I didn't want anything too thin or too thick, so I just went with a nice, good option. A nice powerful brow, so I could strike fear into the hearts of my enemies. And then the nose, I wasn't too sure if I wanted like a small nose. It looked a little weird to me, and I kind of like the little button nose look. So I was like, what does this look like when you turn it to the side? And I was like, oh, I like this one, but I don't know. Tough decisions. But I can honestly say I had a lot of fun creating my character. Yeah, you can choose what kind of mouth you want, the lip color. I went with none. It looks a little silly to me. Then the ears. I was like, he needs pointy ears because he's a Hylian. And I was like, that's too long. So we just went with short. And recently, I guess in Shadowlands, they let you customize your character in World of Warcraft as well. I changed my Blood Elf's ears from long to short immediately. And so here I added some earrings because Link has some. I don't think all the Links have earrings, but some of them do, but we gave this one some of them. Here we have some tattoos. I'm assuming these are all like basic, default customization options, and as you play the game, you can probably unlock more as you go. The face paint, I chose like a slight blush color, and I tried my best to, make it look natural. Nothing too you can totally tell this is paint. Give him some nice little blushy cheeks. It looks pretty good so far, I'd say. The leaf on the scarf right there on his cloak, it reminds me of the leaf from Lord of the Rings. And then, I apologize, but I had to mute the sound because you could hear the fan on my computer. Like I said, I have an i3 processor computer. Should not probably be running this game, but I just wanted to try it. But yeah, you can hear the fan in the background, so I had to mute the sound. And here, it's just me trying to select what kind of voice. I tried choosing the voice that closely resembled Link's little yeah. And I named him Small Link, I think. And then the calendar part, this was so confusing to me, but apparently, the fourth astral moon is July, and each astral moon is a month corresponding to our month. And then this part right here, I guess none of this really matters. It's just like a role-playing thing in the end of it, I believe. Because all the videos I watched, they pretty much tell you this does not matter at all. But it's still pretty cool to read about. And I ended up choosing this one, Asayama, mainly because her symbol is the radiant sun. And I just figured Link, that just fits Link. So we make our selection, and here we get to choose our class. sword, so we'll go with gladiator, even though I have never tanked in my life before. And I think at this point I was searching online, like, which is a DPS class, and that's when I found out that Lancer, until you hit level 50, I mean, there's other classes like rogues, ninjas, I don't know if there's rogues, my bad, but there's ninjas, other things like that, I don't remember. And so yeah, at level 50, if you have one of the expansions, you can unlock the samurai melee DPS class that uses katanas. And so here, I pick my name, Small Link. I couldn't use the words young, child, or little, understandably so. So I just went with Small Link. And it took a while because the game, I believe it was like, you cannot access this server with a new character, and I was like, what? I just wasted all my time. But after some, messing around, clicking some things, the game was finally like, alright. But I'm really excited. The character looks really nice. And here we go. The loading screen's pretty cool. See right here, it was like the world is full. And I was like, oh man, that's fine. It just means that there's a lot of people playing, which is pretty cool. There's actually a lot of people switching over from World of Warcraft to this game, it seems. And it's nice because it looks like they're all having fun. I know I am, even though I've pretty much only created characters up to this point. I ran around in the city on another character I created just to get a feel for the game. And yeah, my FPS was horrible. Just like 9 to 15 FPS max. And when I first created a character the other day, if you guys play Kingdom Hearts, what's it called? Deep Dive, I believe, the OST, it fits perfectly with this scene right here. It's like, how Roxas, Sora, a bunch of characters fall onto platforms and they light up, and it has like their character on there with a bunch of other like little portraits and like stained glass. Yeah, that's the OST that fits perfectly with this scene. But yeah, this is really, really cool to see how your character is like, I don't know, it's just great detail. The graphics are nice. Look at him, he's just a little guy. But like hearing this, with like the sound and the dialogue is so awesome. A spooky boy. of the Aether. I reckon you'll get used to it though. Don't worry. Here you can see the amazing performance capabilities of my computer slowly dying. You there? Halt. What's this all about? The little carriage driver's terrified. Look at him, he's a small guy. Inspection. Men, search the carriage. I'm probably gonna forget all the accents that I give these people. I'm just an honest peddler friend, so don't be too disappointed if you don't find nothing, eh? Mind your tongue, old man, least I cut it out. So, look, Somnus. Honest peddler was it? Since when do honest peddlers deal in prohibited herbs? You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You'll rot in a dungeon till the end of your days, unless you can afford the fine. Business as usual. Wah! Amaja, Amaja, to arms, to arms. I already forgot the accents I gave. That's pretty cool, man. I'd be terrified of that charged at me. And we are free to go. That's so cool. I didn't realize that our carriage was floating. That's pretty awesome. Alright. That kind of excitement ain't good for the heart. You be careful round them brass blades, lad. Bastards will leave you. Bastards will have the shirt off your back if you fancy it. Like common bandits they are, only less honest. Thank the gods for sending some beastmen to the rescue, eh? Hey, Zane, as we still have a long ride ahead, you mind keeping me company till we arrive? Them youngins don't care much for conversation, see? Brent's the name, and peddling's me trade. And judging by your unusual garments, I'll wager you're one of them new adventurers. He's like, yes, I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. As long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business. These days especially. What was it that attracted? What was it that first attracted you to it? I can't read. I like this part. I was like, I don't know, man. The option's not there. And then he's like, alright, that's cool. If you don't want to talk about it, I understand. And I was like, respect, brother. And then here he's like, you know what, man? I'm not gonna stick my nose where it doesn't belong. Just remember though, there's more important things than fortune and glory. So just breathe and ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. By the by, this is your first trip to Ulta. Yes. Is it? Well then, let this journey something tell you about something. Udal's ruled by the Sultana her name, but not most folk know the syndicate or something. Them and the Montazeri cronies. I think I kept clicking too fast to read this, so that's fine. I honestly can't wait till I get a better computer and I can actually enjoy these scenes without being so choppy and laggy and getting some good FPS. They say war is a gift to peddlers. the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting suns of an endless desert, she rises, a solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance. Her name, Ulda. Even with the coming of the 7th Umbral Era, hope springs eternal for the mongas and merchants who vie for the lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Naltha maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present prophets something. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm. And here we be parting ways, lad. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares. Then it's on to something for me. Here, I want you to have this. By the way, thanks for putting up with me. You never did tell me your name though. Hey, but here's an idea. Become someone I can brag about. An adventurer of legend. You got it, boss. Look at him. May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. By the fire we are people reborn. Reborn through shadow and flame. Final Fantasy 14. And our journey is underway. Confused I am, but fun it shall be. I'm not used to being a tank at all, you guys, so hopefully I don't let too many people down. More importantly, I hope my computer allows me to play with other people, because I have a feeling once I enter a dungeon or a raid, or even just like walking around in a group in the main world, I have a feeling that my computer's just gonna be like, no. But I think you can already see some players in this cutscene running around. I'm not too sure. But look at my dude. He's cute. But he'll tear your face off. Oi, Venture, over here. Hey, I mean you. Fresh off the carriage by any chance, eh? Look at him, amazed. Name's Wyman, and in business is known every bug is business. Now then, what if I was to offer you some advice? I really need to slow down on the clicking so I can actually read these. Welcome to Ulda, the shining beacon of prosperity. Please select your control scheme. I'm gonna go with mouse and keyboard. I was like, I already know how to do this game. I already played a character before for like 10 seconds. Oh, that it lets you bring up like a guide if you're a new player. It's pretty cool. And if you notice, there's a little leaf next to my name, Small. That little leaf, I guess the players in this game are even the develop. I don't know. You're called a Sprouting, I believe. You're like a new player. It's pretty cool. I like it. And the other players have it as well. That way you can know who's new, and maybe you guys can form like a little group and get together and take on the game's challenges, you know. But here I am, just trying to do some emotes. I was like, hello everybody of YouTube. And here I am bowing because the video is coming to an end, and I was like, I just want to thank all of you for sticking around and actually watching this. If you did, you guys should try the game. It's a lot of fun. You'll get lost in the character customization. Look at that chocobo in the back just chilling. He's like, rah. But yeah, you guys, take care of yourselves.